Yo guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video we'll be talking about Tropical Depression K and also Invest 90L and Invest 1991L. I'm sorry if I called it Invest 99L in my yesterday's video because I thought it was not Invest 99L. So I do apologise about that, but if you enjoy these videos, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And yeah, so let's get into the video. So anyway, we've got Tropical Depression Kate, which was a tropical storm earlier on today. And obviously, I'm sorry for not updating you because I've just been busy. We've got this area of interest in the Caribbean. We've still got Tropical Depression Ida still over the southeast. And we've got a tropical wave moving off the coast of Africa. And actually, looks like it's actually going to be moving in this general direction. It was actually supposed to be moving. All the models are basically moving in this direction here. And it should affect the Azores, or it should. Well, GFS is doing that. HWRF, Icon, and the CMC models are all doing that. But the European model wants it going further to the west and then recurving out. That is a possibility. But I think that if this high pressure system ridge over here is stronger and pushes the system towards the Leeward Islands, and the Caribbean and the Gulf Coast, but it won't be a threat. This will be Tropical Storm Larry, and if this one does form, this one could become Mindy, and there's no model support on this one yet. But if this one becomes Mindy, then this will be her 13th named storm in the Atlantic. So, well ahead of 2013 and 14. But 2014 only saw that 11th named storm, which wasn't that good because obviously they had an El Nino back then. But as you can see in the Eastern Pacific, there is barely anything. I think there might be a system that might mark it in a couple of days, but nothing on the 2 days graphical outlook, or nothing's on the 5-day graphical outlook. All we've got is just Tropical Depression Ida, Tropical Depression Kate, Invest 99L and Invest 98, Invest 90L and Invest 91L. This will be a short video. I'm sorry if this is going to be a very short video. It's got things to do. So Tropical to Bits. We'll show you the forecast models. Right. I will show you the GFS. Because the GFS is hinting of some development starting actually kind of tomorrow on the 00 and actually becoming a tropical depression and actually recurving more towards the north. See what I mean? Like this. But if you turn back, as you can see, that tropical wave that was in the Atlantic doesn't reform. Might be able to form into the Gulf, but then it moves into the Eastern Pacific. Right. And actually, oh yeah, it does actually form. My mistake, my bad. But actually, it wants the storm to be a 951 millibar hurricane hitting Louisiana again after Hurricane Ida hit in exactly the same area when it made its first landfall, and doing exactly the same pattern as what Ida did. So we could have Mindy. So we could have Larry, Mindy, Nicholas, and Odette. So the Atlantic could get really active towards the end of September. I'm not saying it will, but you just have to keep an eye out for La Niña. Most of the water here is well above average. It has cooled down a bit over here because of, Kate. No, because of Ida. But that will be expected with strong hurricanes. Ida was 150 miles per hour. Not as strong as, Laura was last year. Obviously, I think Laura looked a bit better. But on satellite imagery, this storm looked way better than Laura, in my opinion. And to be honest, I will show you some satellite imagery of it tomorrow. Of when it was formed from a tropical storm into a tropical depression. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys actually like these types of videos, because it helps me to produce more. But anyway, as you can see, 951 millibar hurricane. So obviously this high pressure system ridge will be strong at this point, which it will be possibly pushing potential Mindy or Nicholas. You don't really know. I think Mindy does have a strong chance of becoming a hurricane, to be honest. And obviously, this could be Nicholas. If a wave comes off the coast of Africa again, that could be Odette. And if we get to Odette, then that means we could be looking active in the Atlantic from August to the 16th. But I don't know if the Pacific will be active. They got one storm forming on the 7th. Well, not on the 7th. Let's take it back to the day. Obviously, Larry forms. And obviously, a couple of days after Larry, on the 6th of September, which when I go back to school, Olaf forms in the Pacific. And then obviously just doesn't do anything. But then that wave that actually was in the Caribbean goes over the Yucatan and actually forms into a very strong system. Obviously stays weak in the Bay of Campeche, grazes the coast of Mexico as a hurricane, and then move westward or northwestward towards Louisiana, and it makes the landfall on Louisiana. So yeah. Anyway, I will show you. I will show you the forecast models, and I'm going to end this video here because I'm very, very busy. It's HWRF, we don't want IDLE, and Invest 90L. And by this point, they want this system actually already forming this system, HWRF. HWRF actually wants this going out towards the sea. And actually, they want this to become a major hurricane, a Category 3. Well, I think that's unlikely. But it could be because the sea surface temperatures are there to support it. The wind shear will be low by this time, by the 5th of August, no, by the 5th of September. So yeah, it will have a massive eye though, to be honest with you, and it will be a fairly wobbly eye as well. So it will get itself organised though. The higher it gets, the more bigger its eye gets. So, like, altitude or latitude. Like, when it gets here, it starts to open its eye. But as you can see, it's all wobbly and all that. So it gets to 966, so its peak is about 965. Its peak. 965, its peak. It does actually get to 969 and back to 970. But then, intensifies a bit. I don't know if that will become true, but yeah. Anyway, the HMON. Well, no, they don't really want the HMON to really get on the system. The CMC Invest 90L. And I think, obviously, they'll probably downgrade. I think, no. The CMC is always a model that always underpredicts hurricanes. Like, when Ida formed, I looked at the CMC, and they were only hinting of a tropical storm dissipating near Cuba. And to be honest, I don't think that would have happened. And it didn't. Obviously, my heart goes out to all those people in Louisiana that did get affected by hurricanes. So, yeah, they are still recovering after Laura from last year and all those other hurricanes that hit last year. So, going off topic. So, anyway, the Eastern Pacific, the CMC apparently. This is by the 28th. And obviously, they downgraded. What? They kept Laura. No, they kept Ida as a category 2. Wow, they're so underrating that system, fam. Obviously, nothing really forms. Obviously, by the 5th, you do actually see this system forming in the Gulf of Mexico. It's kind of alright, I guess. The Gulf of Mexico hasn't got, but apparently they're underrating this system. The GFS is the most likely model, and HWRF, because if it was gonna do this track like that, and obviously if it was gonna do this, it would have to do that. Because most likely that the high pressure system over the Caribbean will actually want to push the storm towards the northwest, towards Louisiana. And I do feel really sorry for those people who live in this area, because if this storm actually does become true and become a major hurricane, whether it's weaker or stronger than Ida, then these guys are going to have to suffer again. And I'm sorry that you guys are going to have to suffer on every system. But, by the 10th, according to the CMC model, we're going to have a tropical storm in the east, in the Pacific. And I think we probably will have our own name storm before that in the Atlantic, So, anyway, to be honest, yeah, I'm finished with this video, guys. Don't forget to, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Please share this video on social media, because I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers by the end of October or November. Actually, I'm trying to get up to 100 or 50 subscribers by my birthday in November, by the 18th of November. So please, subscribe, leave a comment and like. Don't forget to share this video with family and friends, and I'll leave a link in the comments down below. No, I'll leave the link. I'll probably leave a link to Cyclone Tracking Oz's channel, Force 13s, and if you want to go and check out some gaming videos as well, I'll leave the Gaming Beavers link in the description and best in slots. So, yeah, and the Weatherman Plus videos, because, yeah, they're cool. So, anyway, I'll see you in a bit, and peace. And stay safe from these hurricanes and storms. So, yeah, have a great day, peace, and goodbye.